here's a really good question for underbelts, and it was, would I use a back fist or a jab or a hook or a ridge hand as a defensive technique or as an initial technique, one that I actually start off with? And the simple answer to that is I would use both. Now the key, let's say on the offensive end, whether you're throwing back fist, jab, or you're throwing karate ridge hand or an extended hook, is synchronizing it with your footwork. Such as, if I'm here, I don't want to go and then hit, because notice, by the time I got there, I haven't done anything. Yeah, I'm close. Wham! I get this close to him, he's either going to back off or he's going to hit me. I expect he's going to hit me. I'm just kind of like that. I want to be safe. So, in coordinating it with my footwork, if I shuffle, by the time I cross that particular distance where things are going to get dangerous, I'm throwing at the same time. Now, I did that with a jab. It can be same thing with a back fist. And here, same thing with a ridge hand. Now, I want to point out something on my footwork. Notice how I used a shuffle in American point karate, and this was first really pushed by Bruce Lee and then followed up by Joe Louis, and everybody and their mother ever since that. They talk about initial speed, they talk about explosive speed. Well, that's not the only way you can go forwards. That's not the only way you can go forwards. If you're slim, you have fast twitch muscles, and you can do that real sharp, bing! Okay, good. But if not, nothing says that you can't use a slower method, a more smooth inward method, as long as you keep your eyes on that person. If I'm here and I'm going to move that, use that jab as my first move, notice where my eyes are. My eyes are right here in his hands. I know where his head is. I can sort of see his head in the periphery of my vision up here, so I don't have to look for it. I don't have to, get out the binoculars and, oh, there's the head right up there. Okay, this is good. No. When I move in, especially if I'm going to use this as an initial move, I'm watching just in case I have to take those out and then bang, hit. So, smooth motion in. You can do the same thing with an explosion, but I want to make the point about the fact that you don't always have to explode. Now, as a counter, okay, I use it both ways. I'll demonstrate a way that I like to use it, and as opposed to, let's say, block and hit back. Now, let's say he comes and he throws a front jab to the chest. Boom. Now, notice, I'm going to point out something very obvious, very silly, but very obvious. Look at the size of his fist. Okay. In comparison with the rest of his body, that's pretty small. He has the same target. Therefore, in this example, when I step back, I'm going to step back small. Why? Because he's hitting small. I don't have to step way back here so that I end up so far away that I'm out of frame of the camera to be safe, you see. All I need is just a little boom, like this. So, if I'm here and I'm watching it and he moves in, bang, there we are. Now you notice he's got longer arms and I couldn't reach him on that one, which means on somebody who's taller or longer limbed, when I go back, I'm going to have to be ready to come forwards. Let me show you what I mean. So he comes in with the punch, and notice, simple, bing, bing, just like this. Not come back here into a karate stance, but almost like I'm a rubber ball bouncing off the wall. Here, I move just a little bit. He moves in. Boom, there's my back fist. Or he moves in. Bang. There's my hook for my counterpunch. So, back fist, jab, ridge hand, or hook punch. I'll use them both as an offensive tool and as a defensive countering tool. Play with it. See which you like better.